We're back to StarCraft Remastered. This is the second to last entry of Maporino, and it's the last StarCraft Remastered entry. We got a really good diaspora across the different games as well. We got more Warcraft 3 entries this time than is typical. Like, we got a lot of StarCraft 2, which is fine. I'm not saying... Like, if we got 30 StarCraft 2s and one Warcraft 3, I wouldn't complain, but I think it's nice to have the diversity. Like, we got some 1.16 entries, we got some remastered entries. Good stuff. Now, this is Discovery, which is the first map of a project called Project Merge, sent to me by 3CardMonte. So there is an entire campaign of this, and he sent it to me, and I said, you know, I can't be sure when I would play the whole thing. You know, I don't have Brood War consistently on my schedule, my upload schedule anymore. I just kind of pick stuff and play it if I have time. So I said, why don't you just send me a map, and I'll play it for Maporino/Quarantino, and here we are. So this is the first map. I think there are 2 campaigns that he's made, and the first one is called Project Merge. The Kostians have discovered a new superweapon. Find out what they've been hiding. Okay. Let me double check again. I'm going to probably end up moving my camera once we get started, but let's go for now. Adjutant online. Good morning, Commander. A new notification has been received. Your reassignment by the Valinda Army to the Phenomenon Corporation is now in full effect. Due to the current ongoing war between most of the Terran worlds of this sector, the Phenomenon Corporation has made some adjustments in its company's structure, such as changes to leadership and progression in terms of its future projects. One of the executives wanted to brief you on the mission he has for you now. I'll patch you through. Good morning, Commander. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Mr. Corbin Traffic. I'm one of the CEOs of the Phenomenon Corporation and the lead director of our company's weapons division. The Valindians said that you were to follow my orders in helping us along to furthering the development of our weaponry that we sell to you and your military, including technological advancements, drug research, and other products of the such as guns and armor. Most of the materials you currently have in use are made by the company. With that being the case, I'm sure that I can trust you that you will also further our partnership into a long and prosperous one. Now then, let us get down to business at present, shall we? Just recently, we have gotten a report from one of our spies in the Kostia Pact that a super weapon has been discovered by them in the outer rim of space, and that is powerful enough to take out an entire planet. We went on to state that they are currently running tests on it in a hidden facility on the world of Canyon. I'd like you to take command of my men and go down onto that planet and figure out what exactly that super weapon is, so that we may be able to replicate it before they're able to put it to use on us. We don't just want to destroy the super weapon, we want to replicate it. I'm really not in favor of being able to replicate a planet-destroying weapon, but it is what is dictated to us. Get 4 Marines into the hidden facility. Here we are. Not many resources. If we follow this path, it should take us to our objective. So...
Yes, sir?
No advanced structures, no tanks. We are stuck on barracks.
Jacked up and good to go. Let's move.
I guess let's at least look around. The real question is, what is the enemy going to have access to? This is technically the first mission of the entire campaign, so... I see. So they're like hidden in the trees like a bunch of jerks.
Give me something to shoot.
I'm a bit hesitant to move out even with just these early Marines, at least until we get more situated. Hello? Oh, I'm not playing UED AIP. Our workers don't smart rally onto minerals. Necron, you spoiled me. Would you be more or less happy about replicating the weapon if it turned out to be the Weeb Zerg? You mean destroying the Weeb Zerg? Like, that's the only acceptable use of a planet-destroying weapon. To purge a planet of the Weeb Zerg.
SCV good to go, sir.
See you later, Insane. Have a good one. Thanks for your submission again. Had a good time.
Not enough minerals.
Alright, barracks as soon as possible. So again, with the limited resources here and no gas, I'm leaning towards probably wanting to leapfrog. We're probably going to have to leapfrog quite a bit. The Weebzerg are the planet-destroying weapon?
Right away, sir.
I guess you gotta ask Hoop Thrower if that's acceptable to him or not. So I don't even think I'm gonna make bunkers or anything for now. I just want to make more Marines and then be able to move up. Because again, it's gonna be really important that we move our units around. The other problem that I see is that there's these upraised ledges, and I wonder if
Yes, sir.
I'm a bit concerned on if we try to float like our command center to move it, if there's going to be stuff on those ledges that's just going to start shooting us down. That would be a big bummer.
Commander. Give me
So how about we just get like a full group of Marines,
Good to go, sir.
and then we'll move up. And then see if we can find the next expansion. Because again, I'm guessing is we're going to be like leapfrogging our way to different bases along the way. Or perhaps maybe our allies just picked the dumbest spot to get set up. I don't know. I don't know. We can't even make turrets, it looks like. Yeah, no turrets.
Piece of me, boy.
And it's not like we have gas, so an engineering bay is not really going to provide us anything right now. Though it doesn't hurt to have it
Yes, sir.
for when we can start getting gas, I suppose. But we can worry about that when the time comes. So medics are specifically disabled. I'm playing this on Brood War, but medics are explicitly disabled. Interesting.
Finished. Reporting for duty.
Let's just grab a second barracks and just churn out those Marines.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Yeah, ComSat would be nice. I can make an academy, but again, I can't do anything because I don't have any gas. So I think what I'm going to do is just go ahead and move forward with this group.
Go, go. Let's move. Outstanding. Rock and roll. Go, go, go.
And see if we can kind of navigate through the canyons a little bit.
Go. Jacked up and good to go. Outstanding. Let's move. You want a piece of me, boy?
To then find a place where we can leapfrog our base forward. So here's some gas.
Let's move. Outstanding.
And some... Oh, God, don't move my camera. So I think that was supposed to be like a, ooh, did you see that kind of situation? There was a ghost hero there. Okay, so you all stay here.
Jacked up and good to go.
Move up and clear this out, and then we can build a command center up here, I guess.
I read you. Right away, sir. Roger that.
Because as soon as we can get upgrades, the sooner we can get upgrades, the better. What I don't know is if there's an enemy base that's actually going to build stuff that's supposed to be coming at me to kill me right now. So let's wipe out some of these
Give me
some of these barracks. I guess I'll hotkey these.
You want a piece of me, boy?
And having multiple command centers at the end of the day isn't that big of a deal. That's fine if we have some overlap. That was a pretty challenging area to take out. Vultures do in particular better damage against our Marines, so...
Outstanding. You want a piece of me, boy? Commander, go, go,
Did see another group of... Well, it's one fire bat. Don't even let them shoot. So we take this out, and maybe just in case we do set up like a bunker to defend our new geyser.
Commander.
Then we want to check down here. I'm just going to save a lot because I don't want to have to... I mean, I don't know what to expect. I don't know if we're going to be getting attacked, if there's going to be waves coming at us, or what. So let's just be safe.
Rock and roll.
And again, unfortunately, we are stuck with infantry. Oh, hello.
Go. Rock and roll.
Oh, look, the Kostians left this here siege tank lying all alone. Commander, it's apparent that the enemy has not finished cleaning up after the remains of the broken tracked Gatter tanks that were made by our company after they have long fought for control over the area.
Yes, sir.
Okay, good.
Roger that.
Astonishing to state that their structure gives me the impression that they might
Report for duty.
still be able to be salvaged. Let's grab these. So we do have a tank here that can defend us, so that's something.
Report for
Let's get this
duty.
refinery set up.
Commander.
Let's see if we can get these guys to come down the ramp.
Rock and roll. Piece of me, boy.
Cool. There's a lot of different enemy factions. We've seen brown, orange, and red.
And roll.
Here's some more resources.
Let's move. Outstanding.
The boss man left you some gifts. Come and take them if you want them. Okay.
Rock and roll. Job's finished.
No.
Go, go, go. Outstanding.
This is not good. Not good. Okay, so let's back up here.
Rock and roll. Jacked up and good to go.
I definitely need to move up and take those minerals.
Roger that.
So let's do that. I'd like to kill this pre-placed group first before anything else.
Jacked up and good.
But we obviously just still need more Marines.
Orders, Captain.
You guys come over here. So I can get Marine range. Oh, so the science facility is actually 100% worthless. We could probably use it to see up hills, like up cliffs. So that would be something.
Not enough minerals.
Orders, Captain.
Okay, that's fine. Let's save our minerals. I should probably consider, again, leapfrogging. Let's get one more CC and then we'll start leapfrogging, because I can start this command center before we do anything else. So you get on this gas.
Yes, sir.
Let's get this, and then we probably want to save up for Marine range. That's probably the only thing we're going to spend our gas on. This is certainly an interesting one. Again, oh, this is depleted. Okay. Again, as long as we can get enough on our geyser. This is going to be maybe tricky. I'm going to want to get a comsat as well. Let's go Marine range, and then we'll get several comsats. The problem with the comsats, like, maybe we get it on this, because then we can always be harvesting from that refinery. My concern is spider mines, because there are clearly vultures all over this map.
Let's move. Outstanding.
Let's hug the left, or the right rather, and then kill the vulture. Hey, check that out. Someone lost their cat. Here, kitty kitty. I'm just gonna leave, by the way. I'm over the command card, I realize, my face, but that's fine.
Let's move.
Here, I'll move myself just there. We'll put myself there. Darn it, it got away.
Give me some of this shoot.
Was I supposed to react to that in some way in order to...
Roll. Go, go, go. Let's move.
I don't know.
Rock and roll.
I don't know. Here, let's grab that comsat. Comsat should be quite nice. There's another geyser. There's not really a huge need for gas here. I'm not really concerned about gas. I just need to make sure that I get more minerals. The next step is definitely going to be destroying that.
Job's finished.
Though it's probably a trap, so we probably only want to go in with as many units as we deem necessary.
Upgrade complete.
Maybe we can find a science facility and capture it. That would be huge.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Okay, there are definitely a bunch of mines.
I read you.
There are definitely a bunch of mines. Okay, so we do have a mild amount of gas income.
Good to go, sir.
You want a piece of me, boy? Go, go, go.
We're not getting attacked by anything. Again, we're just kind of like a slow and steady.
Go, go.
Come over here. I got a present for you. You mean you've got a spider mine?
Reporting for duty.
Okay, stop making SCVs. We're going to just grab this group and run them up here.
Right away.
This is our new income. We're just going to keep making Marines. I really don't see a good usage for fire bats here, to be honest.
Let's move.
We've got this cleared out for the most part, and we can also long-distance mine from that geyser until it's depleted.
Rock and roll. Go, go, go. You want a piece of me, boy?
Yeah, I can't move the tank. I can repair it, though. I'm not sure how it took... You know what? It doesn't even matter. I don't even care about that. Just get mining.
Orders received.
Commander, let's move.
I actually think...
Reporting for duty.
See, I might want to lift that off.
Orders received.
Hello? What's happening here?
Commander. Standing by.
Let's save just because we're going to be running into mines.
Jacked up and good to go. Let's move. Outstanding. Go, go, go. Rock and
Your
roll.
forces are under attack.
Standing by. You want a piece of me, boy?
We're mostly killing those before it's too late.
Jacked up and good to go.
Your forces
That's
are
fine.
under attack.
Again, I'll lose one. So they are sending extra units up here. They're starting to send actual units out. I think the key is going to be finding more of these tanks. What I'm going to do is load it up, because I didn't have enough energy to actually scan. Let's just sit here. Let's build one. I guess we can, again, leapfrog with bunkers just in case. This area over here is safe because of the tank.
Your forces are under attack.
Oh, see, oh, they came from the bottom. I see.
Your forces are under
I need to be able to, again, I need to be able to scan and kill those mines without losing multiple Marines. I guess I'll spend the money to get these, and then I'll just leave them behind. That's fine too.
Your forces are under attack.
Oh, well, it would help if I actually put some units in here.
Affirmative. Roger that.
Eh?
Your forces are under attack.
Eh? He's done it.
Add-on complete.
Right away, sir.
Base is
Okay.
under attack.
Yes, sir.
Again, we're living, we're learning.
Base is under attack.
Is this just our life now? Wow, the range on those tanks is amazing. I think I've actually lost more. I think I've lost significantly more had I just would have gone for that orange base. Jesus.
Forces are under attack.
Job finished. Reporting for duty.
Okay.
Base is under attack.
You definitely have to do this at a specific pace because you're going to run out of cash. Oh, it's not C. It's... That's why I'm dying to spider mines, because I'm using the wrong hotkey to scan.
Your forces are under attack.
Okay, every little bit. Let's move up here. And I still don't feel super comfortable. Oh my god, why are there so many mines?
Let's move. Outstanding. Rock and roll.
Base is under attack.
Jacked up and good to go.
Yes, sir. Orders received.
Rock and roll. Commander.
We may end up killing our own stuff with the tank, which is my concern. I want to get down here and get those minerals.
Good to go.
That's the key.
Base is under attack.
Let's get up here.
Reporting for duty.
We've got a little choke point, but again, we're going to run out of cash here if we're not extra careful. Let's also just cycle a save, I guess. I see one more mine. If we go from the left, we should just avoid it, and I think we may have enough
Base
Marines
is under attack.
Reporting for duty.
to bomb into this now.
Commander. Go,
So
go,
let's
go.
go.
Outstanding. Commander. Piece of me, boy. Standing by. Let's move.
Okay, cool. We've done it. There we go.
Give me something to shoot. Let's move. Rock and roll.
Base is under attack.
Very many barracks, but that's okay.
Yes, sir.
Repair.
Go, go, go. Let's move. We want a piece of me, boy.
Let's move on down here. We got to go for the barracks. Okay, cool. And then what I'm going to do is probably float this command center.
Standing by.
That tank is incredible. The question is, how many are there going to be? So we're going to come here and then down. It's going to take it a while, but, you know.
Give me something to shoot.
Base is under attack. Not enough energy.
Oh, hello. Okay, I just... Oh, you know what? Actually, no. Don't destroy that. We can capture it. No, stop it!
Rock and roll. Let's move.
Yes, sir. Right away, sir.
Jacked up and good to go. Give me something to shoot.
Can I repair it if it's an enemy?
Right away, sir.
I think so.
Standing by.
Okay, cool.
Give me something to shoot.
Base is under
Jacked
attack.
up and good to go. Give me something to shoot.
I read.
Let's not spend any other money until we can get this base down here set up.
Roger that.
Command center, come on down here and take this. We have new income plus some more down here once we can get that tank and then also the starport.
Base is under attack.
So I'm going to take a small group.
Outstanding. Commander. Go, go, go. Rock and
We got to kill mines.
jacked up and good to go. Rock and roll.
We should clear out this area before we investigate this building. All right, fine.
Give me something to shoot. Rock and
Let's
roll.
take the tank.
Outstanding. Let's move.
That can very slowly destroy this little area. No, stop it. Stop attacking it. He repaired it to full and then started attacking it. You fool.
Your forces are under attack.
Mr. Purple with the channel membership. What a god. Actual human god.
Yes, sir.
I get up here, repair this thing.
Commander. Outstanding. Standing by. Give me something to shoot.
We just got to defend the tank.
Orders, Captain. Right away, sir.
Thank you so much, Mr. Purple. I appreciate that.
Give me something to shoot.
This map is certainly interesting, and if you're not prepared to act in a specific way, you're going to be in real trouble, that's for sure.
Commander. Let's move. Go,
I feel like the tanks have higher range than usual. Is that just me? It seems like it, at least. That looks promising.
Standing by.
Can't quite hit those two guys.
Base is under attack.
Let's move. Outstanding. Rock and roll. Go, go, go.
You don't need to be repairing anymore. Come on down here. Again, we're harvesting now, so let's start getting more Marines. We got a nice little army building up down here. Mr. Purple, are you on the Discord? I will, I'll make sure to give you the role. Mr. Purple says, love your content, Jay. Been watching since your first uploaded SC Remastered campaign. That was a great play. I remember that one, too. That one kind of sticks in my memory. I had a really good time with that specific,
Go, go. Rock and roll.
Orders,
that
Captain.
specific playthrough.
You want a piece of me, boy?
I thought that playthrough went really, really well. I was able to riff a lot. You know, I think that makes for a good playthrough. All right, we can go to the starport now. Let's also grab these vultures.
Outstanding. Let's move. Rock and roll. You want a piece of me,
Additional
boy?
supply depots required.
Thanks for saving us. We found out that they were going to test that weapon out on us. No way we're going to let them make chopped liver out of our asses.
Reporting for duty. Yes, sir.
Commander, there would be
Additional supply depots
more Kostians that have
required.
defected in the vicinity that would be willing to help our cause if we were to locate them.
Yeah. No problem.
I like the little map events all over the place.
Reporting for duty.
Commander. Rock and roll.
I quite like them. Ooh, that was close.
Job's finished.
And then we got to grab the starport.
Job's finished. Reporting for duty.
Now we also have the challenging job of having to move forward and trying to...
Base is under attack.
Reporting for duty.
We should clear the area. I did.
You want a piece of me, boy? Commander.
Are there more mines, maybe?
Not enough energy.
You want a piece of me, boy?
It's
Not
all
enough
clear.
Energy.
Rock and roll.
Oh, wait.
Go, go, go.
There are more mines.
Let's move.
Because of course there are. Okay, let's just grab. You know, the vultures can probably do this pretty well. I'm still gonna remake this command center because I have the minerals to do it, and I would prefer to keep the comsat.
Oh, is that it? Yeah, I'm going. I read you.
Yeah, not participating on the Discord is fine. I just want to make sure that I get you on there.
Let's move.
Reporting
Let's
for
repair
duty.
this.
Affirmative.
Base is under attack.
I bet there's a science facility we'll be able to take.
I read you. Orders received. I read you.
Let's do it like that. And then,
What do you want? I did.
Base is under attack.
Yeah, I'm going.
is that it?
Commander, go, go, go. Rock and
Was there something else?
Not enough energy.
I don't know. Does anyone have any ideas?
I read you, sir.
Let's just take this Marine and just right-click them all around here.
go. Let's move.
There's another spider mine. He'll find it, I guess.
CP good to go, sir. Orders received.
Eight, 9, 0. Okay, cool.
SCP good to go, sir.
Standing by.
Reporting for duty.
Commander, jacked up and good to go.
Base is under attack.
You know, it's funny because we were talking about Minesweeper right before this. I mean, I'm not too concerned about the triggers. If, you know, it's fine one way or another.
Jacked up and good to go.
The problem is now we've got to try to push into these areas. I think I'm going to stick to the high ground, actually. Let's take a group of Marines and bring them up here.
Outstanding. Rock and roll. Outstanding. Give me something to shoot.
Put the weak Marines inside the bunkers.
Jacked up and good to go. Give me something to shoot.
I am benevolent, after all.
Go, go, go. Jacked up and good to go.
Okay, you're all coming with us. Wounded warriors, you go in the bunkers.
Reporting for duty.
Seems like the attacks have stopped very mildly for now, so let's just get more Marines, and then
Jacked up and good to go. Give me something to shoot.
no mines.
Not enough energy.
Very odd layouts.
Your forces are under attack.
Give me something to shoot.
Extremely strange,
On your mind?
but that's fine.
Go, go, go.
I really want to get this tank, so let's do it.
Rock and roll.
Your forces are
Get up there and
under
repair it
attack.
quickly. It's very important.
Let's move.
Stop, 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 just run.
You want a piece of me, boy?
What do you want? Make up your mind.
Quick.
Reporting for duty.
And just like that, we've opened the way.
Your forces are under attack.
God, flippin' damn it.
Jacked up and good to go. Outstanding.
Okay, this is a challenge. You're probably just going to use comsats ultimately to do this.
Piece of me, boy.
SCP
I'm going to get even another comsat.
Yes, sir.
This is like, protect your comsats the mission.
Yes, sir.
Let's cycle a save, because I got to keep this tank alive. It's absolutely crucial.
SCP good to go, sir.
Base is under attack.
I read you.
Destroying this base is obviously absolutely 100% necessary.
Add-on complete.
Give me something to shoot.
And we don't want to run into the gauntlet here.
Base is under attack.
Take the shot. There we go. Let's see if we can get a Marine over here. Just kind of skirt. Nope, not quite. I just need to give a little bit of vision on the tank. That's for the tank, that's all. Okay, that's all good.
Your forces are under attack.
Shoot! I was like, what the hell? Keep doing that. The layout of this base is so bizarre to me. Let's move up with you all.
Your forces are under attack.
Go, go, go. You want a piece of me, boy?
Okay, looks good. Let's move up. Another base is now in our possession, and another tank.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Let's maybe go and grab whatever this is. Again, I don't need more gas. I'm happy to just keep going with the depleted gas. What the? How did you guys get in here? This area is restricted. All right. I get why you're here, so don't shoot me, please. My name's Dexter Reed. I trade services for resources with information I've gathered from all over the sector. I can help you out if you want me to.
You want a piece of me, boy? Rock and roll.
If you bring me minerals, I can use the plans that are in my shop to create a device that can detect and disable any mines that come within its vicinity. I'll need about 800 to create the parts for them.
Outstanding.
I mean, all right, guys, here you go. The Minesweeper needs to be carried by an SCV in order for it to be effective. Thanks for your business, and remember, if you're in need, just ask Reed. Interesting.
Yes, sir. Orders received.
I'm just gonna keep making command centers. Again, I'm just gonna keep scanning, and that's all well and good for me. We can pick that up later, though. What an odd layout for a base, that's for sure.
Orders, Captain. Right away, sir. Orders received.
We cram a bunker right there? That would be perfect.
Up and good to go. Rock and roll. Go, go, go.
The obvious thing is to stick to the... Oh, God. The obvious thing is to just stick to the high ground, right? This looks walled off, so now we've got to go back to the low ground now.
Base is under attack.
Jacked up and good to go. Rock and roll. Go, go,
Pretty sure, yeah. If they can't fit through there, we can't fit through there.
standing by.
Your forces are under attack.
Rock and roll.
Report for duty.
All right, who's weak?
Something to shoot.
I think I might be being a little too particular on this map. I really need to make some progress here and soon.
Orders, Captain. Yes, sir.
Okay, and then let's keep making this.
Affirmative.
You should check the bottom right. Okay, got it.
Job's finished.
Okay, I like the look of that.
Yes, sir. Orders received.
Again, I'm still looking for, like, the we should clear the area first. Which I did. It's possible we need to clear, like, up here.
You want a piece of me?
Courtney Springfield.
Job's finished.
I could float a command center up there.
Job's finished.
Vehicle detected. Classification anti-infantry assault vehicle. Further authorization is necessary to access the main control module.
Hey, boy. Give me something to shoot.
Extraordinary. The look of this Jeep is similar to our company's Grizzly prototype Jeep. The vehicle doesn't make it into production, though, due to complex design. Commander, it's possible that its code is still in the surrounding area.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Okay, so we're looking for
Something on your mind? I read you.
schematics or command codes for a tank. We're gonna come on down here. We're gonna start moving through the canyon. I'm also going to just make more.
Let's move. Go, go, go.
Orders.
More barracks and then float them to the high ground. Actually, I could float a command center up there too.
I can't build a reporter for duty. Away. Yes, sir.
So let's lift this off, and then what we can do is make units to take control of the tanks, basically. just sort of can't build it. Something's in the way. I'm not sure what I even tried to start building.
Give me some of this shit. I'll reach you, sir.
This is very clever. It's interesting. Like, it's kind of a slog, but it's, you know, it's neat. There's a lot of interesting things that you can find, which I like.
Outstanding.
There are the mines. Okay.
Up and good to go. Standing by. Rock and roll.
I feel like if it's red, like the red faction, then you probably can hit it with a tank.
Give me
Go,
some
go,
of
go.
this shoot. Outstanding.
Okay, Minesweeper complete. Let's move up.
Give me some of this shoot. Something on your mind?
Let's move up, and then let's make Marines to take control of this tank. Not that I really need it anymore. We can go talk to Courtney Springfield. There is a campaign. It's like a fully made campaign for this.
Outstanding. You want a piece
No
of me,
mines?
boy? Rock and
More tanks in the high ground. We probably want to go up and to the left as soon as possible. The enemy attacks have thinned out considerably, and I think that's because we destroyed the base in the middle right.
jacked
Okay,
up.
grab this.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Let's go look everywhere. Again, there's a lot of stuff to discover, which I like a
Your
lot.
forces are under attack.
Please.
Your forces are under attack.
Okay, next step, I'm going to make a command center to float up there next.
Something on your mind? Standing by.
Step 2,
Jacked up.
let's get up here.
What do you want? A piece of me, boy?
Bossman sends his regards. You are now going to die, sir.
Jacked up and good to go. You want a piece of me, boy?
No. Oh, I killed it. Okay.
Shoot. Rock and roll.
So now I think we can work from the top down.
Let's move.
Hello? Halt, who goes there?
You want a piece of me, boy? Commander.
Ho, ho, ho. Welcome to the infirmary, everyone. May I ask for the titles that you go under?
Your forces are under attack.
I see. Okay, now I will spill the beans in plain speaking. I go by Dr. Brian Welford. I was asked to come down here to study the effect of weapons currently being experimented on and need to know the basis. I don't know what the weapon is, but if you don't kill me, I can heal all your infantry units if you come by here again.
Commander. Rock and roll.
Sir, the measurement of the amount of medical supplies in the infirmary concludes that we have enough of everything to treat all of our units for a single pass only. So it's like literally heal everything. We don't need these anymore.
Commander.
We're going to move you up. Is this done? It is. We're going to lift off. We're going to take this base.
Give me some
We
of
can
this
work
shoot.
from the bottom up. We can go look for other tanks as well.
Forces are under attack.
Outstanding. Give me some of this shoot.
Perfect.
Outstanding.
Just do it. Just do it now. It's fine. I've got a lot of supply. No, I don't have that much supply, but to heal all your infantry, wait for... You know what? Never mind. There's no reason to, in retrospect, but... Okay, Marines.
I read you.
We're going to rally them all up here.
Reporting for
We're going to move up and build more barracks as well.
Jacked up and good to go. Commander. Rock
Let's
and
explore down the left.
roll. You want a piece of me, boy?
Orange base. Very nice.
Jacked up and good to go.
Your forces are under
I
attack.
don't see any mines.
affirmative.
Your forces are under attack.
Did I lose all those Marines to one bunker? Like, what is happening here?
And roll. You want a piece of me, boy?
Okay, now I have to rebuild everything, but that's A-okay. We'll get it worked out. Let's just get this bunker loaded up.
Commander, you want a piece of me, boy?
Job finished.
Jacked up and good to go. You want a piece of me, boy?
Let's also reconsolidate our income,
Commander,
specifically this.
Not enough minerals.
I read you.
you want a piece of me, boy?
Right away,
We can long-distance mine, I guess, and then we've also got this base.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Your forces are under attack.
Back up here, buddy. Just go and hold position. You're very good against infantry. We want to keep you alive. I'd love to get up that ramp to kill Orange next.
Give me something to shoot.
Let's save again because my income is not great. So we just got to get this saturated.
Report for duty.
We got these SCVs. Stop.
Something to shoot. Go, go, go.
Okay, so you guys, I'm going to rally up. Yeah, up to here. That's fine.
Standing by.
Are bunkers, like, beefier or something? It really seems like
Your
it.
forces are under
No!
Rock and roll.
Sorry, back up. I think we can actually hit this from the bottom by going up and around. We can hit it from both angles, I should say. But that was my planned income, so that's kind of a bummer. Might be easier to take this one. This actually looks like a better spread of minerals as well. That puts us even closer to the enemy base, though. Again, it's really just deciding which direction we want to attack from as well.
Give me something to shoot.
base is under attack.
Right away, sir.
This is tricky. I mean, I feel like I've been playing for a long time and have not made enough progress.
You want a piece of me, boy?
I don't see any mines. That's big. That burned down. So we should be able to just waltz in now. There, we can also just walk up and take that tank.
Standing by. You want a piece of me, boy? Go, go, go.
So can we squeeze through here? Yes, we can.
Standing. Commander. Standing by.
Report for duty.
Your forces are under attack.
Jacked up and good to go.
If we can squeeze in and take the tank and then just sit on the tank, that's my plan at least.
Commander.
Your forces are under
Go,
attack.
go, go. Rock and roll. Outstanding.
And then just hold position. That's it.
Jacked up and good to go.
Then we can slowly chip away at this.
Yes, sir.
Give me
We can get more vultures to help us in our choke point.
Report for duty.
We can come over here and land again.
Your forces are under attack.
Commander.
We can take this group and attack from the bottom.
Go, go, go. Outstanding.
I read
I
you.
can build another command center here.
Give me something to shoot. Let's move.
I think that bunker there we're just going to have to bomb
Your forces
into.
are under attack.
Go, go, go. Rock and roll.
Okay. I feel a lot safer. Oh, gosh.
Affirmative.
Base is under
Did I tell them to do that?
Right away, sir.
I must have.
Orders, Captain.
I think I transferred those SCVs, that's
Give me
why.
something to shoot. Outstanding. Let's move.
Okay, bunker down. Finish up this little group. Another orange base down. We've got him in a choke point here. The next step is probably going to go up the middle. That's the only way we can go, I think.
forces are under attack.
But don't just walk right into him. We can go and get those vultures.
Rock and roll. Commander. Give me something to shoot. Let's move.
Okay. Okay.
Outstanding.
Yeah, I think there's a little too much static defense for the amount that you really have to crawl. You really got to crawl your way.
Not enough minerals.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so you come on down here.
Right away, sir. Affirmative.
This is where I really wish I had an idle worker button.
Report for duty. Affirmative.
So I got access to plenty of resources now.
Yes, sir.
I've got pretty much all the tanks available to me as well that have come along the way.
I read you. Affirmative.
Okay, there. Let's lift this one off and float it over here.
Base is under attack.
They're stuck, which is great for me. I'll take it. Obviously, getting that tank is kind of our next step.
Not enough.
You just have to
energy.
creep through these canyons. It just keeps going and going and going.
Not enough energy.
Brown doesn't attack us at all.
Your forces are under attack.
Jesus.
Not enough energy.
Well, here's the thing. Like, I don't know how much longer this is going to take, and I think that I've spent... Well, how much time have I spent on this? I think I've spent close to an hour. Does anyone know? It's been a while. Someone scroll back to the stream and tell me how long I've realistically spent on this.
Reporting for duty.
Okay, so we got these now. Hi there, don't shoot me, please. I'm not your enemy. I'm Courtney Springfield. I'm an agent from an underground organization that deals with collecting information from people all over the sector.
I read you.
I know about you guys and why you're here. If you want to get into that facility a lot easier, I know something that can help you out. On this side of the canyon, there's a road that leads to an unguarded base covering the entrance going behind the Costian's defenses, where you can sneak by with little to no resistance.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Join us?
I read you. Right away, sir. Roger that. Orders received.
The path going is a little blocked, though. I think you can figure your way through.
Affirmative. Right away, sir. Orders received.
I'd be careful in that place if I were you, though that weapon they've got is not to be taken lightly.
I read you. Roger that.
Okay, so once again, we're good with income. I think I need one is to set up a bunch of extra barracks near the front here.
Reporting for duty.
I could also take the ones that I have and just lift them off and move them up. Like up here, I guess. "44 minutes? Okay. There has to be a spider mine down here still.
Not enough energy. Not enough energy.
There it is. There it is. Let's just make an SCV and trigger it. We'll make another SCV to walk. Oh no, I still have the Marine there.
Standing by. Go, go, go. Outstanding.
The vehicle I can't get.
Good to go, sir. Job's finished. Job's finished, sir. Right away,
I can't get that vehicle, unfortunately. I need codes to get into it.
Commander.
So let's just get up this ramp and get the tank.
Let's move. Rock and roll. Go, go, go. Rock and roll. Outstanding. Go, go, go. Outstanding. Go, go, go. Let's move.
It's a bloodbath.
Rock and
Okay, there we go. We got that. We can give it vision.
I'll reach you.
And then let's move up with everybody and start working our way to the right.
Go, go, go.
Okay, so if it's only, I feel like I spent longer than I have, so I'm fine. I'm fine continuing right
Your
now.
forces are under attack.
I am absolutely fine continuing now. So did I trigger that mine? It looks like that Marine is dead.
Roger that.
You down there, what are you doing making all that ruckus outside my airfield? This area is restricted.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Orders, Captain?
I go by General Tiffany Swift. We're doing speed drills at the starport here, and that's all I can tell you at the moment. Wanting to know a little more, eh? Well, I guess I might be able to clue you folks in on something that...
You want a piece of me, boy?
That being if you're keen on getting some work done for us. Get one of your Marines or Firebats to the end of the runway in 15 seconds, and I could let you in on what we're about. The runway.
Reporting for duty.
You want a piece of me, boy?
What?
Standing by.
What?
Go, go, go. Let's move.
Sir? Right
I guess
away,
she's
sir.
basically saying get off the beacon and then come back to the beacon.
Orders
If I had to
received.
guess.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Affirmative.
I'm just gonna start getting even more comsats. 6. Oh, hey. How do we get to that? I wonder how we even get to that. Do you think we can squeeze through there somehow?
Right away, sir.
'Cause I don't think I can land a building over there.
Complete.
Standing by. Let's move. Go, go, go.
What?
Rock and
Oh, well, first of all, I need stim. Oh, I see. Well, we're too late now, but we could maybe we could try again. Sorry, this ain't very sufficient. We need better stats than the ones we just got to aid you. Okay, that's fine. We'll do it again. Maybe she'll give us a dropship, which gets us to the science facility, which gets us more upgrades.
something to shoot.
I'm gonna leave that orange stuff there. There's absolutely no reason for me to mess around with those orange units that are already stuck, so I'm not going to.
Yes, sir.
Why bother? Come and get me if you got the balls. Okay, so we'll scan. I agree with what someone said earlier, which is basically like, this is too long. Whoa, Nelly, that facility's pretty heavily fortified for just a plain old weapons test.
Me, boy.
Research.
How compelling. I'm sure that only means that whatever it is that they've gotten there is something of immense value. Gentlemen, prepare yourselves. We're breaking into that dust hole. I want to take this area over here as well, so let's, again, just go crazy with Marines.
You want a piece of me, boy?
I'll even make fire bats, just to remove some of the surface area and allow my Marines to kind of get in there where they need to be.
You want a piece of me, boy?
SCVs hover so they don't trigger mines.
Visualized.
Okay, so let's see if this will work now.
Standing by. Rock and roll. Let's move. Rock and roll.
Hoof it, brother. Let's go.
You want a piece of me, boy? Visualized.
Not bad at all. Guess I'll give you the quick rundown of what's going on. I lead an organization called the Underground. In order to do our jobs right, we have to be able to move quickly across the field of battle to avoid being found out in preparation, etc., etc.
Visualized.
To return your favor for help, I can fly one of these dropships to a nearby facility. If you're ready to take off there now, select your men that you're trying to move to my starport, and I shall fly them down with speed and illusion that is unable to be matched.
You want a piece of me, boy? Visualized. Rock and roll.
Okay, let's save, because I don't know what's going to happen. I just like all the little events on this map.
Standing by.
That's the most interesting thing to me. There's a thing there.
You want a piece of me, boy?
There's a tank there.
Your forces are under
Piece of me,
attack.
boy. Visualized.
Oh, what have I done? I've angered them.
Standing by. Standing by.
So we're just gonna, again, well, first of all, where did he get taken to? I think he got taken here, and then he died.
Jacked up and good to go.
I think he got moved here, and then he died.
Go, go, go. You want a piece of me, boy?
Your forces are under
Piece of me,
attack.
boy. Visualized.
Or did he get... Where did he get moved to, I wonder?
Jacked up and good.
So we gotta bomb through these bunkers, which, again, I just saved, so if this doesn't really work, it doesn't matter to me. We'll just reload it, I guess.
Your forces are under attack.
Because Orange has so many units on the map, I don't think he's able to realistically... I don't think that he's going to realistically be able to build more stuff. That's why he's stuck there and not building anything else, as far as I can tell. Wow. All right.
Go, go, go.
So now I got to rebuild all that stuff. This stuff getting stuck is like a pain in the ass, let me tell you.
Piece of me, boy.
Orders, Captain?
You want a piece of me, boy?
Yeah?
Well, we broke the bunkers. We can go kill Orange and stop them from rebuilding anything. Does anybody know where that Marine got sent?
You want a piece of me, boy? You want a piece of me, boy? You want a piece of me, boy?
Like, where did he go? So here's what I'm gonna do. I think,
Your forces are
like,
under
we
attack.
understand what the situation is here. We understand what's happening. I think I'm gonna go ahead and do this just to kill this Orange base, and then meanwhile we're gonna be rebuilding Marines. Like, I don't think we're in any danger of losing. I don't think there's any danger of any of that. So I think let's just kind of speed up the process a little bit. That's all. That's all. Let's lift you off, and we can take this base. I like the creeping nature of the map overall. It's just really, really long.
Your forces are under attack.
Just to make sure we didn't get the codes for this somewhere.
Right away, sir.
Okay, so that's Orange. The map is just too big. I like it, actually. I actually quite like this map. It's just too big.
Your forces are under attack.
You guys come down here and take care of this. We can go see what that is.
Job's finished.
Let's build some more SCVs so that we can maybe
Your
fly them
forces
to
are
where
under attack.
supposedly this thing will take us.
SCV good to go, sir.
But it's interesting how, like, you find stuff and then can use those things to kind of leapfrog you to other stuff. Like, you get the vultures, that helps you kill the spider mines faster, or you can deactivate the spider mines outright. Oh, looks like Brown has been activated. Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs. And these rocks are, the way the rocks are placed can be a little annoying as well.
Your forces are under attack.
Let's walk over here and see. Oh gosh. You know what? I think that this is where we get transported to, if I had to guess. Let's get those vultures
Your
next.
forces are under attack.
Another Orange base. Bunch of stuff up here.
Not enough energy. Not enough energy.
Carson Sawyer? Alright.
Your forces are under
So that looks like
attack.
all the discoverable stuff, which is why I'm just kind of, you know, making this happen now.
Not enough energy.
Can any of you... Yeah, okay, there is a walkable path.
Your forces are under attack.
Okay. Hey, everyone, welcome to Earl Biggs Factory. Does anyone here want to... Be quiet, you fat tub of lard. This factory is now in the possession of the Phenomenon Corporation. If you start giving us trouble, we'll send you down into
Your
the brig
forces
until
are
we've
under
obtained
attack.
that which we have come into the planet to secure for ourselves. Whoa, man, keep your shirt on. I'm willing to help you guys out, just as long as you don't shoot me. Okay, what can I do you sorts for? Where was that science facility, by the way? Maybe we did get warped to the science facility, and that's why I have vision on it now.
Your forces are under attack.
Did I get the science facility and then it got destroyed, maybe? You can also send any units you want through at any time. Oh, so it warps units from down here up here. That's kind of silly.
Yeah? Oh, is that
Again, as far as I can tell, I don't know how to get to the science facility.
Dig.
Right, because there's no room to land anything in there.
Yeah?
Oh, no, I think there is a path. You have to mine through the
Is
resources.
that it?
Ugh. Ugh.
I read you.
Well, if I start now, maybe we'll finish, because you can walk through the smaller rocks. And that would give us access, in theory, to higher level upgrades. Again, a lot of clever stuff here, just too long. Overall, just too tedious. So that's the entrance, and I think this is the path that the lady was trying to tell us to take. I never found the codes to the tank. That would have been really useful. But I've uncovered, in theory, everything, so I have no idea where that could be.
you, sir.
Commander.
I read you, sir.
I'm just gonna auto attack and we'll figure it out. Again, I'm comfortable that I have basically done everything,
Outstanding.
all the interesting stuff on the map. You'll never take me alive, demons! Demons. Hey, Alarak, welcome back. You can get beyond 3-3, interesting. See, using the dropship to get to the science facility would be interesting, but instead we have to mine through 528 minerals, which is just kind of like, whoa.
Commander.
In any case, though, like, I like this map a lot. It's just, there's a lot. It's just huge. It's really big. And it's very hard to keep track of everything. And it takes a long time to get off the ground in the first place. You know what I mean? Like, there's a distinct beginning, middle, and end, but each phase feels too long. But again, on the plus side, I do feel like I've basically found everything there is to find, so I am comfortable moving on. I wonder if what we'd have to do is basically come up the right and destroy this base, and that's what gives us the shortcut here. Yeah, see, rather than getting through all this defense, we would have been able to go through the back. We would have had to fight the hero Wraith, but still. I can imagine that getting this just allows you to get more upgrades. Unfortunately, there's no way for me to, you know, speed it up in any way to figure out how to do that. Yeah, this is Discovery by 3CardMonte. Again, it's interesting because there's a lot of findables on it, and that's one of my favorite things about a lot of these older maps. It's like a lot of interesting stuff to just kind of pick up and that just almost do like, not random, that give you like random benefits, but give you interesting benefits. And that's definitely what this did.
Your forces are under attack.
Are there two entrances? It appears like there are two entrances. I feel like I'm taking crazy pills.
Your forces are under attack.
I think the tanks are a very clever thing. I honestly think the spider mine spam, having it in one area is one thing, but having it in a, you know, different areas kind of, like in like every area is kind of a pain in the ass. You break the mineral line up top, and that's the secret way. Oh! Oh.
I read you, sir.
Cool.
Give me something to shoot.
Well, like I said, I mean, I think this map is really interesting. I like it a lot. It's just really big.
Let's move. Go, go, go.
Sir, we've reached the entrance to the facility and are preparing to breach the main door. What the hell? It sounds like something's on the other side. Unidentified life form detected. Hoo boy, that sure was one wild doggy. Hey, check out its hide. It reads Class A top secret super weapon. Interesting, the weapon that we've been hearing all about isn't actually a gun or a machine, it's a living creature. Monstrous noises. Sir, readings show that there's a lot more of them alien critters in that facility, and they're approaching us fast. Shocking that there are Zerg. Understood, gentlemen. Gather a DNA sample from the specimen you have just killed. We're leaving this pit. So something was supposed to happen. I know Vorgaz tested this map, so he knows a lot about it. He said that it's a broken trigger. Very interesting. I mean, I think everything that I have to say about the map has been said. Overall, very interesting. It was just really long to the point where, like, it got a little too repetitive. I love the canyons with the tanks. I thought that was a really good addition. The fact that you can get a thing to disable spider mines, pretty cool. The starport, kind of pointless. I have no idea where we could have gotten the codes for that tank, but that one tank would have been a flippin' godsend if we could have figured out how to actually work it. Because otherwise we have no artillery and there's a lot of static defense. A lot of static defense. The enemy definitely outclasses you in that sense, but thankfully they don't have tanks. If the enemy had tanks, that would just be a nightmare. Finding all the vultures gives you the code. Interesting. Interesting. Well, that takes you a while to get through, so I can see how, you probably wouldn't get that tank to the end, towards the end, where, you don't really need it anymore. Yeah, and the science facility I saw was behind the mineral line. I just never... I started mining through it, but didn't have the time... Didn't want to take the time to wait. Well, that's another case where, like, I don't want to feel like I'm being disrespectful by rushing through it. It was just... It was very long, and I spent about an hour on it, and while I did cheat near the end, I think we had kind of gotten a sense of all the findables and such, and it was more just like, you know, scoot forward with Marines. And more, it was more the issue of the repetition of, like, you had to throw away like 20 to 30 Marines to break through any area, and then you just had to rebuild them. You know, there was no issue of losing at that point. It was simply just rebuilding your Marine army over and over and over and over again, which in the grand scheme wouldn't have taken that much time, and I probably could have easily done that without cheats. It was more just like I could, you know, taste the end. We were there, and it was more just rebuilding lots and lots and lots of Marines. And the map is pretty big. It's hard to keep track of all the stuff all over the map, so like I had a lot of SCVs and Marines just scattered all around. It's kind of hard to consolidate them all. But at the end of the day, I thought this map was pretty cool. I think it was just too big, that's all. I mean, how many times can I say it? It's cool, but too big, over and over and over again. But interesting, it makes me kind of want to check out the rest of the campaign to see what else there is. Definitely seems like there could be some balance issues. So, like, if this map is a portent of what's to come, I could definitely see, you know, maybe the other maps having some very challenging encounters.